Hello guys, welcome back to Dragon Ball YouTube now. And today we are going to be reviewing Dragon's Quest to Edge Season 5. And yes, you've seen the poll. Dragon's Quest to Edge Season 5 is a winner. So I'm going to do this review right now. And also joining with us is Toothless, of course, my own plushie. Toothless, of course, as we all do, we always needed Toothless to review our How to Train Your Dragon review trilogy. So Dragon's Quest to Edge Season 5. We got 5 seasons in. We have got one more to go. But is this a good season? Well, that's what a review is all about. So as per usual, we got about 13 episodes, and the first episode is Living on the Edge. So what is this about? Well, first off, it takes place at season 4, where Vigo almost died rescuing the Dragon. Well, we will get to him in a minute, because he doesn't appear in the first five episode into the 6th episode. But anyways, the volcano has erupted on Dragon's Edge, and the riders needed to stop the forward lava until the edge gets destroyed. And fortunately, they did, and apparently, what do I thought of this episode? I mean, it's an okay start. I was just saying it's an okay start. So yeah. Episode 2, Sandbuster. Right. Well, in the so basically in this episode, Hiccup and Astrid wanted to give each other a gift. That's the main part of the episode. And then suddenly, when they're in Molden's Market, somebody stole Hiccup's coin, and then suddenly Hiccup and Snout has to go and get that coin back, and then suddenly they got sinkhole into the sand, and then Hiccup and Snout and also the Cook has to work together to get themselves out of here. And apparently they did. Help with the dragons and also the rest of the riders. You guys are wondering what happened to the rest of the riders. Well, apparently Toothless has told them what actually happened, and the riders are trying to figure out how to find them, and apparently the two pots did come together at the end. And what I liked about this episode is basically Runner and Tut-Note again. Tut-Note is somehow, did you say the word tear? Now that's what make him upset. Somehow. Okay, right. Episode 3. Dagger invites riders for a like a ceremony or something like that. On the Berserker Island, and And apparently Savage was used to work with Naga, decided to have another him and then try to prison him. And then in another part, Sondan and Gustav tried to rescue them. And apparently, yes, why is Gustav in this episode? You must be wondering. Well, apparently he tried to be the Berserker, but he died to get in, and then that's it. He's not a true Berserker, but then at the end, Snotdown got the reward by Dagger by showing the true Berserker style. You know what it is. Though, if you know what I'm talking about, then yes. But at the end, Savage did get defeated and also imprisoned though, and now that'll be the last time we actually get to see him. After this episode, he did not appear again. I don't think he appears in season 6 as well. Yeah, I think that's the last time we get to see him. Though. One point I like about the episode is Snotdown's development. Because he has more experience than Gustav. So basically, he knows what he's doing. So yeah, and he did get a reward, but apparently Dagger always gets his name wrong for some reason. I think that's just inside joke or something between them, but again, not too sure. But anyways, and next episode is about Snotdown. So episode 4, Snotdown's Angels. Well, this is the episode where we get introduced to the main villains. And apparently Snotdown and Astrid did have a fight over each other because of Snotdown stole her axe, and then basically Astrid was really mad, and then Snotdown basically flies away on her thing, then Snotdown gets kidnapped, and then by Ray Maidens, and then the Riders has to figure out how to rescue him, but apparently they only let women in because the Ray Maidens have baby razor whips on their back, and a reason why Ray Maidens done this because razor whips are actually bone blind, and then 2 days the doctor that they can see, and their mothers are not able to protect them, so they had to come in and look after them, and then 2 days the doctor, and also that's basically what the origin of when she is. She used to be a baby, and now she's an adult. Yeah, basically. But anyways, you guys might be wondering what happened to Snotdown. Oh yeah, he did get rescued. At the end. Snotdown and Astrid did made up at the end. Then that's the end of that episode. Right, well, so far only 5 episodes are somewhat filler, but actually not filler because it is canon. It is canon now, but anyways, yes. Episode 5, a master of boats. Yeah, that word. But anyways, the Riders somehow got him wide in Defenders of the Wind Island, and the Rotterdam is going to be protecting there for goodness how long, and decided to finally be retired and go to this dragon graveyard, which is Belvedam Island. So Brother Turtle didn't even not listen, and then the twins just go for it. And then suddenly the Riders trap themselves by Sentinel dragons, and they did finally get out though, for because of this fruit, because Sentinels can't smell other dragons if you like. Yeah, if you smell like different, then they can't even protect you. You know what it is. But anyways, Valheim is a place where dragons rested, and then they eventually die. Basically that's what the iron is. And basically there's a clue there was no Night Fairies there. And finally in the third movie we figure out all the Night Fairies were being killed by Grimoire, but they didn't even know it at the time. The third movie hasn't even came out yet into 2019. But anyways, that's the story for another day. Right. Episode 6, Return of Foe. Oh no. Why? Poor Bonecrusher is back. Yeah, that exists. Basically, Elvin got himself captured by hunters, and the outcast needed Bonecrusher to basically take care of business. So Sonan has to advertise fish bags to become full Bonecrusher again, and apparently turn out to things mess things up. But apparently Fish Eggs does have a plan out. Stardout did return him back, but but Fish Eggs, if he did pull his cover, otherwise everything will go downhill. You know what I meant. But anyways, But anyways, at the end of the episode, apparently there's something revealing has happened. Quilvin actually found Vigo, and it turns out Vigo is still alive. And that's where the next episode comes in, episode 7. So, Hiccup and Astrid goes away for like a weekend, and then suddenly the rest of the riders are stay put, and then suddenly Quilvin and Vigo and also the Fire's Obscene Tales attack Dragon's Edge, and apparently it was Hiccup and Astrid's fault for they stayed away for a while, but but anyways, they lost to the Flyers. So Hiccup is have only one choice, just to destroy whatever is in the in his own hut at the time. So yeah, and it will be revealed like I think it was at that episode. I think it was a reveal at the end that he actually made another Dragonite. Yes, Dragonite 2.0. 2.0. So that's what he's secretly been working on at the start of the episode, and also at the end of the episode. So yeah. So now we got 2-parter episode next. The Winds of War. So basically, the first part of the episode, the riders take shelter from Defenders of the Wind, and then suddenly they also got attacked as well, and apparently also Berg has also got attacked as well. I think, unless I got it wrong. But anyways, I think in the first part of the episode, Stoic did have a flashback. I think it was like a totally reference. Like, if you don't see How to Train Your Dragon 2, that basically there's a scene where Stoic and also Lava Chieftains discussing about how do we get rid of the dragons, and then Drogo definitely appeared and basically talk about his opinion, and then suddenly they all laugh at it, and then he destroys the whole place. And basically in this episode we get to know how did Stoic survive that. Now we got part 2. Part 2, Hiccup wanted to learn how the Singe tails actually work, and he finally did it with the help of Stomphouse Dad, and basically at the end of the episode they finally got the edge back, and you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the episode. I will let you guys watch it, okay? Okay though? Yeah, it's just going to be disturbing at the end of the episode, though. So get ready, folks. Right. Now we got 4 more episodes. So, No Dragon Left Behind. Basically now the writers did get the edge back, and they figure out how to remove God from that island. So they basically did move God on this island though, but unfortunately Fisher's made a mistake that basically there has already been dragons there, which is called Silverwings. Yeah, basically snake with wings. And if Indiana Jones did appear in this episode, he will be terrifying. Yeah, but anyways, half a time, they thought that Stormfire was poisoned, but then suddenly he was grieving for Goth. She was grieving for Goth. No, but where is Goth? No, basically he did finally ambush like himself. No, in Silverwing's nest. Hiccup did finally get him out, and then and then basically all pots goes together. Goth and Starfire both work together, and also all the riders finally get out of that island. And at the end, Goth finally finds a new home, and yeah, that's totally it. That's totally it. This episode, right? So note. I think this is a moral of this episode. Basically, don't try to lie yourself way out of here. That is just the episode about. Basically, what Tough Nut tried to play a trick on his sister, and he definitely did not go well as planned. So yeah, and apparently, Whatnot apparently Whatnot Tough Nut did finally get themselves together, and they basically basically they misunderstood at the beginning because Tough Nut thought Whatnot is going with Brock and get married and stuff, but no, that's never happening. Thank goodness for that. Now, something for overs and chicken. Okay, right. So basically, there is two parts in this episode. Basically, the first part, Dagger and Heather and with the help of Hiccup and Fish Eggs, go and search for Dagger's and Heather's dad. And the other part is basically the other riders go and search for chicken, and apparently Dagger, Hiccup, and Fish Eggs did found Dagger's dad, but unfortunately he was dead. He was dead in the whole entire time. No, and also Tough Nut has found chicken, and also chicken is now have like a family now. Wow, so that's what chicken's secret is. Surprisingly, he's only chicken on the island when in the first season, and then suddenly he just have a family now. Like, where did that came from? No, but I'm actually quite shocked that Starknight is also breaking the fourth wall in this episode. Like, what is he, Deadpool now? Like, I'm really confused. Right. Final episode. So apparently Heather actually got tricked by the hunters, and also Hiccup and Fishes finally figure out that Heather has secretly got a dragon eye on her belt at the end of the last episode, and apparently and also Starknight was there in the marketplace getting seeds for chicken, and basically all the plots going together, and apparently Quoven and Heather did make a trade, but unfortunately Dragon Eye for Wind Shear, and then Quillen put Wind Shear into the sea. Heather tried to save her, but then Dagger came into the last second and saved Heather and Wind Shear. At the end, but apparently at the end, Butter and Sona did give Butter the seeds for chicken, and apparently at the end of the episode, it was revealed that Trader Rohan is secretly traitor Euron, and apparently he has been secretly working for the Dragon Hunters. Why? Because he feels like he's been working for Stoic for the last few years. Now he's going to be train us. Now, when this series released, I do remember like How to Train Your Dragon fans like so went so crazy over that, and apparently I always thought that Trader Rohan is so suspicious now for our defenders and heroes, and also for West to Edge, and I actually got that theory correct. Yeah, I did predicted it, and yeah, looks like my theory is correct. Correct though. But anyways, what do I... This season does have like great jokes, and especially from episode 12 when Sona keeps breaking the fourth wall, and also for expendable moments as well from episode 2, from Hiccups and Astrid's relationship, and happy to see Goth again. Goth is one of my favorite character dragons as well, and but for the rest of the season, there is some things I do want to complain about. Basically about Quillen's character. We not see him in season 4. He just appears in a few episodes, and then that's it. And I thought he's going to be like a bounty hunter or something, but no, he's basically just hunting down dragons. But I would not tell you who he's actually been working for. But again, if I was writing stuff about Quillen, I will make him like a bounty hunter or something. But again, here we are. But anyways, I wish we get more of the main maintenance though. It only appears in one episode, and then we get more in season 6. But I wish they would introduce like remains in season 4, and then and then we get more information about them as well, like what is their backstory or anything, but anyways, I think the main maintenance are like okay characters though. They're cool, and also they do have a purpose as well. as well. So yeah. But anyways, I would say season 5 is a interesting. So I would give it like 5 out of 10. 10, so sort of in the middle. So I would say the best season of Dragon's Race to Edge is season 2 is my favorite, and also season 6 is my favorite as well. Season 1 and 3 and 5 are like in the middle sort of season. Season 1 is a great start now, but there is some things are like somewhat in the middle. So yeah, but again, that is just my opinion. You can have your opinions down in the conversation, but anyways, what are you guys' thoughts about season 5 of Race to the Edge? Is it good, or is it bad, or somewhat in the middle? But anyways, hope you guys enjoy my review, and I will see you guys soon for season 6. But before we get to season 6, I would quite like to say I need to do like Dragon's Dawn of Dragon Racing short, and also other 2 shorts as well, as for break between each season review though. Dawn of Dragon Racing will be a part of the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, but the other 2 shorts, like Secrets of Bone Napa and the Book of Dragon short, it will be on its own video entirely, so not canon at all. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys soon. This is Dragon Ball Tipping out, signing out.